Hey everyone, this is Trish from Downey's Candle Company. Thanks for stopping by my channel for week 3 of 52 Weeks of Candles. In the middle of trying to figure out how to tape all these videos so you don't see my face today. But let's talk about the candle that I'm going to make. It is a rose pillar candle that I had a silicone mold to make. And you see that it's lit here. So I have tested it and it burns very well. But if you want to see how I make this candle and the materials I use, please keep watching. Okay, so now we're going to start making this rose pillar candle. This is paraffin pillar candle wax, and I'm using 16.5 ounces for the mold that you'll see in a minute, and then 1.1 ounces of fragrance oil. And so I've heated this up. It's down to 184, and that's when I will add my fragrance oil, which I'm using fresh cut roses from Nature's Fragrance. And stir that around. And I'm also adding 4 drops of burgundy from Candle Science. One more drop I need. Oops, I think it was 5, but that's okay. So I'll mix this around until it's all mixed, probably, a minute or so. All right, so I'm going to put this to the side because now I am going to get my mold ready. And this is what I'm using. This is I think it's a 5 or 6 inch tall. It's cut on the side, so I've got these elastics around it. And since I put my wick in after, right now I'm just going to stick this in. It's just a skewer that I've stuck in before, and you have a little hole at the bottom it sticks in. And then I use this to kind of keep it in place. And now I am ready to pour. So when I'm pouring, I'm gonna pour slow and slow. And I'm not gonna pour it all because with paraffin wax, when you're doing a pillar candle, with paraffin, you need to do a second pour because when it hardens, it leaves like a sinkhole in the middle that you need to refill after. So I'm not going to pour all of this in there. So I'm going to leave about, if you can see, it's probably a quarter, maybe half a cup. I'll pour a little bit more. All right, so I'm gonna leave about this much, and I'm gonna let this harden up. Probably will take 3 hours to harden up, and then I will be back and I'll do the second pour. Then after that hardens up, we'll be back and I'll show you how to wick it. So I'll see you in a few minutes. All right, so now this is hardened. You can see, I don't know if you can see how it's tunneled down in there. That's how it's sunk when it dried up or hardened. I just spin this around just so I know the hole's gonna be in there. And then I melted the rest of the wax that I hadn't poured in here, and I'm just gonna pour this over. All right, and then I will be back once this hardens up. Okay, so now this is hardened and we can go ahead and unmold it. I'm just going to make sure this is all the way through. And it is, so I'll just pull it out. And you can see there's the bottom. Here's the top. And then I use an LX 18 wick for this, so I'm just going to put the wick in. Pull it out the top. And I usually would take which I will take a hot heat gun and just melt this a little bit so this sticks, and then I put a sticker over it. But there it is. I hope you enjoy this. See you next time.